Hey gang, this is about creating a community DVR. Let's have a look. Alright folks, let's look here. Have you ever had like on your home thread and you just have a lot of cool stuff. There's some stuff that you want to read but you just don't have time, or you have tons of notifications. You want to read them but you just don't have time. It'd be nice to have something like a DVR. Why not create a community so you can do that very thing? So let's go over to communities. I have a tab, my community is already open. I'm going to create one. I'm going to create a private one because I really don't want to share this with anybody. What do you want to call it? I want to call it my DVR. Create community and give it a chance to load up. Once it's loaded, there you go. Finish setting up your community. Now I can do different categories too. I can add categories, which I'm going to go ahead and do that just for fun. Okay, so I've added a category, reading material. I'm going to add another one, fun stuff. Then I can hit enter, and then I'm going to add another category. I'm going to add in helpful things that are going to help me for like tech. Okay, so helpful tech. So I got 3 categories right now. I can add more later. About this community, it's just for me, so I'm not going to go into great details, location, any of that kind of stuff. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to click done. So now I have this community. So I always have my DVR. I don't need to invite any people right now because it's for me. I'm going to use this as a tool to collect data and things that I want to read in my notifications and check things like that. So I can go to my communities. Go back over. I'm going to go over to this page right here. Mike Elgin has a great article that I want to save, and I want to share that and keep that so I can read later because it's a cool article and I want to go over it. So I'm going to hit share, and then I'm going to go to must read on Saturday. Okay. But I'm not going to share it with the public. Who I'm going to share it with is my newly created community, which is my DVR. So I just need to find it, and that can take some time sometimes. Or, you know what, instead of just searching like this, there it is. I'm going to put it like this. I did that this way just so you could see that you could go through. And this will be reading material or helpful tech. I'll put it under helpful tech, okay, and hit share. Boom. So I share it. Now it's over there. I'm going to go to my notifications. Now I've cleared all them out now, but let's say for example I say no to a lot of events because I don't want every single thing. This is one that Lainey did. It's an excellent one. I said no, okay, because I don't want all. If there's a reshare, they add a picture, they do all this stuff. I don't want to get inundated with all of those, so I hit no. But I can reshare this if it interests me. I'm just going to read it on, or watch it on my time. If I want to watch it live, then yeah, maybe I'll do maybe, or maybe I'll do yes. But if I click right here and share it, again, great info, and be sure to watch Saturday. Okay, so I'm taking off of public again. Once I've taken off public, I'm going to go ahead and add in my oops, there it comes up, first one, my DVR, right there, and then I got to put it somewhere. This is fun stuff and informative, etc., something like that, or just reading material. Okay, so now I hit share, boom. There we go, and then now I'll be able to go and read at my own pace. Here's my DVR right over here, so I can click on this, and I should have 2 things in there. There they are. There's the one from Mike Elgin, and there's the one from Lainey that gave me something to see and read. I can go right over here, it lets me know. I can go to reading material, say I want to go in Saturday and read them all. So when I click on it, that comes over, there's my Saturday, there's my reading material for Saturday. If I want to go to helpful tech and check that out, see if this is going to be helpful in the future, it might be something that somebody did a great video on that I want to go back and watch, or an event or something to that effect. I can do that. Can even do it with a private community. Let me go into my umpire one, for example. I have one for umpire. If I wanted to share this article, I can right click on copy the link address. Okay, once I've copied that link address, I go into my DVR community, post it in there, and I can say, here is something to watch on later. And then I just paste the link in there, put it in the category reading material, and then hit share. So now it should show up when I click on the reading material. I should have those two things in there, something to watch. This came from a private, okay, it's in my private community, it's for me only to read, and then I have those two things that I shared in there. The last thing I want to show you is anything that you're mentioned in. If you click on mentions, this is fairly new. If you're mentioned specifically about certain things, or your name's been brought up, or your name's in it, you know, any kind of mention that you see, Michael Daniels, whenever you see those kind of things, this is your new mentions thing. So it's a good way for you to see, hey, just if you want to look at the things that are just someone talking about you. I hope this was helpful. If it was, be sure and subscribe, and be sure and share this with as many people as you can. Thank you.